Can you win money in online poker following just 3 simple rules? I'm going to prove that the answer is yes. And a lot of the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you something that you can recreate, not based on my instincts or my hand reading or my knowledge from many, many years and thousands of hours of studying the game, but just simple principles that you can put into practice yourself and start making money. I'm going to go through the rules and you guys are going to watch me make it work. Rule number 1, navigate every hand to the pot size it wants directly. Rule number 2, take a stab at small pots, especially if your opponent gives up the betting lead. So whenever someone checks back, we're going to take a stab. We're going to see bet, stuff like that, but no real bluffing other than that. Rule number 3, if the pot gets too big for your hand, no bluff catching, no bluffing, just let it go. Can these 3 simple rules beat online poker? You're going to see me put them into practice at stakes from NL2, NL5, NL10, and you're going to see that the answer is yes. Why would this strategy work? 2 reasons. One is when people are kind of in their weak range spots, they tend to fold too much. And the second is that people don't estimate their hand strength correctly. So simply by kind of navigating basic navigational skills against people who aren't even looking, they don't even drive the correct way in traffic, we generally make a small c-bet. We're going to do things like bet, check, bet, bluff, or bluff against a missed bet in general. And no real bluff catching or bluffing other than that, and overplay the top of our range, of course. So when we have kind of an absolute high strength hand, going to be no folding and money's going to go in. And I'll kind of add a tiny layer on top of that, and that's that we like 3-betting. So you guys are going to see me 3-bet all sorts of kind of mixed hands, like this pocket 5s, which maybe is closer. So we're just going to do this a lot. 3-bet plus c-bet kind of thing. And this here, I think we're actually at the pot size and it's multi-way. You don't have to c-bet, so we'll just try to check this one down. And here as well, just doing kind of a lot of 3-bets. Again, really happy to check this down. This is small enough where we probably have to call. Very awkward because we make the straight on the 7 and then a 9 dominates us, but yes, they'll probably have to call there. And if he bets the river, we get to fold because too big for our hand. Here we 3-bet and multi-way, don't have to even see bet. Here we're going to call 4-bet and here we're going to fold. Very, very straightforward. Like I said, this is kind of an exercise in navigation rather than an exercise in bluffing and hero calling and all those things. Just navigating to the appropriate pot size and recognizing the appropriate pot size. Here 4-bet, we're going to fold. And a lot of this is being willing, being okay with the other guy bluffing you. And being okay with you not bluffing the other guy. And these are both parts of poker, and it's very important to learn to be okay with them, because you guys probably see I'm just playing and losing every hand so far, and not worried about it, because what goes around comes around, kind of, in poker. So it's fine to lose hands. This hand, I think at these stakes rake is high, so you 3-bet rather than flat. And here we'll just c-bet small, and we'll go like bet, check, bet as a bluff rather than bet, like no. And here, if he bets, we fold. If he checks, we bluff. Very simple, right? Against a weakness, we're bluffing once. So once he checks the river, weak again, so we can go again. It's kind of the idea. Not even thinking too deep about it. It's kind of still a call. And now we fold, but if he checks, we can bluff. Don't have to. You could also just try to show this down. Oh. Here we bet tiny on the turn and then check the river, kind of what our pair of fours is worth. Ideal scenario for us, 9 deuce, we bet the flop because he checked to us. We're going to check back the turn. And bluff the river if he checks again. You might ask, what story are we telling? And the answer is, I'm not really thinking about that in an active term, but we are not telling a very good story here. We don't get to bluff this way often on this run out. So if you recognize that, good job. Other than that, fine. Okay. Yeah. We'll see as interesting things pop up. This is definitely very fast paced. We're gonna get through a lot of hands. Like I say, ordinarily I'd say just flat, but in this video we are just fast playing our good hands and that's it. Like nothing more to it. Okay. I think this gets to call. This will do a small bet. And yeah, this hand is not, eights is not worth much anymore. King 10 could be worth 3 bets on some runouts. Check raise, we just call. And have to be careful. I think it's still worth this bet. And that's a very incoherent story. But rules say to fold. I really want to call, guys. Really, really want to call, but I have to follow my rules. I think the guy's bluffing. Solid pre-flop and solid navigation post-flop. This, I think, is a fold. At these high rake structures, you just can't flat 3 bets very much. And that's just part of the game. So there's no, you might get into the mode of worrying about someone exploiting you, but that's really not where I want you guys to be. That's part of what this series is meant to show, is that you don't have to worry about it too much. You can just play normal and let everyone bluff you all the time. And it just doesn't happen enough. This 3-bet is too small, so I get to comfortably flat all my pocket pairs and suited connectors and stuff. And throw in some BVB 3-bets. This is like a call one situation with 6s unless we improve. We sort of improve, so now it's going to be a call twice situation. And as you should see, his sizing is too small. He's not threatening stacks. That's often a sign of weakness. And yeah, here we fold. And here we're going to fold and check back. And sometimes we win, guys. See? But I could kind of see the weakness. I'm not, this is small enough for me to call, I think. I'm not making the decision based on it, so I would have folded if it weren't for the gut shot. Remember to visit upswingpoker.com during the Lab 10-year anniversary sale, March 26 to 30, to lock in 20% off forever. Yeah, I guess another thing I like about this strategy is we're not waiting for just the nuts. You're active all the time, so there's no, don't have to win once you finally get your good hand. No, we're just constantly focused on the navigation process. And yeah, offsuit ace jack just has to fold. Ace queen, top pair, top kicker. So we're gonna get all the money in on a lot of runouts, not every runout. And then when he does this, we just do this. Very straightforward. Ace king. Yeah. Okay. Another kind of gift. Guy with a hand that should probably fold flop. Just puts his entire stack in. We can try to show down king queen on the slow board. It's reasonable. BVB King Queen High is worth a lot more. And I will be taking a short break soon and resume after. Hope you guys can see how automatically I'm doing this stuff. So I'm not like, oh, aces, he has nothing. I'm gonna no, just bet. Just bet the hand. Now we lose to 7-8 suited, but you know, can't always have the nuts.